Hello and welcome to another speaking video by Johnny, and in this class, this is afternoon, evening, or Friday class. So we are working on another speaking practice again. Okay, class, so let's do part 1 of IELTS speaking. So, Miss Hương Yến, please, do you like visiting museum? Bảo tàng. Do you like visiting museums? And why?
Because my daily life usual.
Can you say again? Nói từ từ thôi các bạn. Try to speak slowly. Okay, can you try again? Do you like visiting museums?
Well, yes, I like visiting museums because my daily life usual.
Yes. What about your daily life?
Nhộn nhịp thôi thầy.
It's not very. My daily life is not very vibrant, right? Vibrant. So basically, we have a word vibrant, something nhộn nhịp. Vibrant. Sôi động. Nhộn nhịp. It's not very vibrant. And you like why do you like to visit it?
So when I can visit the museum,
Visit
the museum, I can have my peace to all the arts, history.
Okay, right. How about you, Miss Phương Dung? Do you like visiting museums and why?
I really I really
Cẩn thận âm
visit
cuối các bạn, cẩn thận âm
museum.
cuối, độ dài ngắn của âm và âm cuối. How long the vowels are and the last sound. I really like to.
I rarely.
No, không có very cộng từ, không động từ. There's nothing like very plus a verb, you know. Very plus adjective only, okay? Very cộng tính từ nha, chứ còn cái mình nói là tôi thích cái gì lắm. I like it very much. Tôi like cái gì đó rất là. I like something very much. I like visiting museum very much.
Rarely chị thầy, ý là hiếm khi rare.
I really like to visit museums.
Yes, I really to visit museum. For me, it's very boring to work in the museum.
Can you say again? I don't understand that. Không hiểu.
I don't like visiting museum.
Like to.
I don't like to visit museum.
But why? Why don't you like it?
For me, it's very boring to work.
It's a very boring place.
Yes, it's very boring place, and I can talk anything.
You can talk about anything, right?
Yes, and I don't like it.
You cannot talk about anything there. I see. Now, Miss Dao, how about you? How often do you visit museums?
I love visiting museum a lot. I usually visit museum at least once a month.
Once a month. At least once a month.
Once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Because my children also love to go there.
Oh, really? It's so boring. Why would your children want to go there? It's weird.
Especially the World Museum at Võ Văn Tần Street.
I know, but those places are super boring. Why would you take your children there? It's
No,
weird,
I
right?
know they love to see the Air Force airplane or the airplane, the tank, and some I mean the fighting tool when they use in the war.
The fighting tools in war, the weapon, you mean?
The weapon, yes.
Weapons,
The weapons.
vũ khí. You can use fighting tools, những công cụ để đánh nhau. It's a good way to say weapons, you know, fighting tools. Rất tốt,
Yeah,
rất sáng tạo.
weapons.
Yes. Now tell me, Miss TT. So are there any museums in your hometown? Are there any museums in your hometown?
Yes, definitely. There are about 20 museums in
Museums.
museums in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. I visited museums in Hanoi when I was in my freshman with
When I was
my
in my freshman year, khi tôi còn trong năm nhất. When I was in my freshman
year with my class.
So tell me, do you think there should be more museums in your hometown, Miss T?
Absolutely, yes, I do, because we can get to widen our understanding of culture, history.
Cultures? You mean cultures?
Culture, history, and traditions. Traditions. And also it goes for visitors.
Visitors. It's good for visitors, you mean?
Yes, visitors from
Visitors.
Visitors.
Những âm đầu. Visitors.
Visitors.
It's good for visitors.
From another country.
To get to know about something. Để hiểu biết thêm về cái gì đó. To get to know about the history, the culture, the heritage. Di sản, văn hóa của một cái nơi nào đó. The heritage of a country, right?
Heritage.
Để ra cuối nha. Heritage. All right, good. Now, so Miss Thuy, please. Do you think there should be more museums in your hometown?
I'm not sure, but I think in my country should be more museum because it's a place to sell many heritage, and it's sell so much kỷ niệm là gì thầy?
Memories.
So much memories in the world. I think it's
not memories, events. I think it's events, những sự kiện. About the events of the world. And memories, basically, if you are the one who are involved in that world, you have memories about that. But if you are not, then you do not have memories. Mình không tham gia vào cuộc chiến làm sao mà có kỷ niệm? Mình phải tham gia một cái gì đó có kỷ niệm chứ. Đó là những sự kiện thì đúng hơn. Okay, about events. Okay. Right, so tell me, what are usually on display in the museums? Miss Dow, please. Những gì thường là được trưng bày trong bảo tàng? What are usually on display in the museums?
I think it depends on the what kind of museum we visit. For example, if we visit history museum, we can
It's
see
historical museum. There are two words that you need to use. Historical museum. Historical
museum.
thuộc về lịch sử. But there's another word that is historic. Historic means quan trọng về mặt lịch sử.
Yeah.
Một cái là thuộc về lịch sử thôi, một cái là quan trọng về mặt lịch sử. So basically, if you want to say visit historical buildings, historical museums. But when you talk about something important, you should say historic. Like for example, we have historic events, những sự kiện quan trọng lịch sử, historic event. But when you say, you should say historical building, những tòa nhà lịch sử. Like for example. Now, so Miss Hermione, please. What are usually on display in the museums? What do you think?
I see on the
To be honest, yes.
materials. I usually see some arts on the artists, foreign artists.
Now try to speak clearly, please. Ráng nói rõ ràng các bạn. Try again. What are usually on display in the museums?
I usually see some art about from foreign artists and some cái đó gọi là sao bạn?
What do you mean?
Mấy cái mô hình
Models.
models, history
Models.
của
Models, mô hình. The models, historical models.
historical models.
Historical models on display, được trưng bày những cái mô hình mà lịch sử. Historical models on display. You can see, người ta còn chiếu phim nữa, like movies on display as well. Movies on display. What else then? Di vật nữa. Artifacts. Artifacts on display. Di vật từ xưa còn để lại. Artifacts. You also see artifacts on display. And also you see weapons from the old people. So weapons, you see những đồ cổ nữa. Antique. Những đồ cổ. Đồ cổ với lại di vật thực sự không có khác nhau mấy đâu. There's not much difference between antiques and artifacts, you know. They're nearly the same thing to me. Artifacts and antiques. Antiques, it's basically a French word that English borrows, từ mượn tiếng Pháp. So, antiques, not antics, okay? Antiques. It's antiques. Alright, so, Miss Phương Dung, please. What can people learn from visiting museums? Con người ta có học được điều gì từ chuyện viếng thăm các bảo tàng? What do you think?
For me, museum teach us about the past.
Past? What is past?
Past.
About the past.
Past.
The past.
The past.
P-A-S-T. Past.
Past.
About the past.
About the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. we can easily learn how things were done whole
How
life.
things were done. How things chữ thở thẻ lưỡi. How things were done. How things were done. And
How things were done.
how
And,
people lived their life.
Yes.
Con người ta sống cuộc đời của họ như thế nào? How people lived their lives. How people lived their lives.
Yes.
What else then?
Museum are also great for research.
For research, you mean?
Research.
Of course, cho nghiên cứu. Of course. Great for research too.
Yes.
Why do you say so?
I think researcher and profession can
Professors. Researchers and professors.
Yes,
So
can,
researchers, những nhà nghiên cứu, professor or professors, I think. Professors and researchers. What can they do?
Can collect information from
Can collect information.
Collect information from everything in the museum.
In the museums.
Museum.
I see. Miss Tay, please. So, do you think museums are necessary? Necessary. Nó là tính từ necessary. The noun form is necessity.
Well, to be honest, I think museums has is extremely important.
Is extremely important.
Extremely important, especially in education.
Education, especially in
education. Especially education, we can learn about art, science, and we can get to know we can get to know about art, science, and
how people in the past lived, right?
Yes.
How people in the past lived their life. Những người trong quá khứ họ sống cuộc đời của họ như thế nào?
How people live their life, and
so if we talk about museums, then I'll ask you this, Miss Thuy, please. See, we talk about museum. We have to talk about history now. So why should children learn about history then? What do you think?
Actually, I'm not really a fan of museum.
Museum, những âm hai. Not a fan of museums.
I'm not a fan of museum. But I remember when I was a child.
When I was a child. No. When I was a child. Khi tôi còn là một đứa bé.
Because when I
was a child, y ngắn L, I-L, when I was a child.
When I was a child.
When I was a child.
When I was a child, I go to museum with my friends. I don't remember it.
I don't remember very well. You mean
I
you
don't
don't remember much about it, right? Am I
Yes.
right? You don't remember much about it, am I right?
Sao thầy?
You don't remember much about it, am I right?
Yes, I don't remember too much.
Sai rồi. No, I don't remember. Mới đúng. Chứ không phải là yes hay đúng rồi.
Dạ.
Try again. You don't remember much about it, right?
I don't remember well when I was try.
Okay, so let's move on to part 2. Number 3 then. Okay, I'll give you this topic. Describe a person who you think wear unusual clothes. I'll make it smaller, like this, so you can see the questions easier. Describe a person who you think wear unusual clothes. Miêu tả một người mà các bạn nghĩ là người này mặc cái đồ lạ thường. Những cái đồ lạ thường, unusual is not a bad thing, okay? So unusual là lạ thường thôi, nó không có hẳn là một cái điều xấu nha, không hẳn là điều xấu nha. It's not necessarily be a bad thing. It's not necessarily be a bad thing. So a person who you think wear unusual clothes, một người mà bạn nghĩ họ mặc những đồ rất là lạ thường. You should say who this person is, người này là ai vậy? How you knew this person, làm thế nào các bạn đã biết cái người này? What his or her clothes are like, quần áo của anh ta hoặc cô ta như thế nào? Explain why you think the clothing is unusual, giải thích tại sao bạn nghĩ cái quần áo nó lại lạ thường như vậy. You have part 3 of unusual clothes here. Do you think what people wear can influence their mood? Influence their mood. Bạn có nghĩ những cái gì con người ta mặc có thể ảnh hưởng đến tâm trạng của họ không? Talk about like bright colors and talk about like dark colors, màu sáng màu tối. Like what does it mean? Like hot or cold colors, những cái màu nóng màu lạnh như vậy. Talk about how people feel inside and what people like to wear, you know. Do you think it is a good idea to buy clothes online? Các bạn có nghĩ mua đồ trên mạng, mua quần áo trên mạng là một ý tưởng tốt hay không? Think about everything, that whether you can refund, you can return the goods or not. Có thể return, có thể trả hàng lại không? Can return the goods or not? Think about whether you get the wrong size. Lấy size nhầm, lấy lộn size. Think about whether they might make a mistake and give you a different how can I say, material or different models, different kind of goods that you don't want. And sometimes it can be difficult to return, you know. Đôi khi có thể rất là khó để mà trao trả lại, đưa lại. What kind of clothes do people wear in the workplace? Con người ta thường mặc cái gì trong cái nơi làm việc? Những cái loại quần áo thế nào? Think about different kind of work, you know. So of course office people will of course wear white clothes, right? Of course they can wear different kind of clothes depending on their workplace. Đương nhiên tùy vào cái nơi làm việc họ thể mặc những đồ khác nhau nữa. Think about workers in the factory, for example. They typically, điển hình là họ sẽ mặc đồ gì? They typically wear blue clothes, you know. Đồ xanh dương như thế. Or if you are, you know, hospital workers, những người làm việc trong bệnh viện thì sao? Think about different kind of jobs. You know, they wear different kind of clothes too. What are the differences between clothes worn by old people and those by young people? Có sự khác nhau nào giữa những quần áo được mặc bởi người già và người trẻ không? You should talk about like how they think, what they think, and it affects the way that they dress too. Cách người ta suy nghĩ sẽ ảnh hưởng đến cái cách mà họ ăn mặc nữa. Think about what their interests are. Interests. What their interests are. Những cái sự hứng thú của họ, hứng thú về cái gì. Think about their hobbies. Sometimes it is reflected on the type of clothes they choose as well. It is reflected on the types of clothes people wear as well. Đôi khi được phản ánh theo lên trên cái dạng hoặc cái loại quần áo họ mặc nữa. Nó tùy vào cái mà họ hứng thú. It depends on their interests, their hobbies, what they think, and sometimes it depends on their age as well. Because you know, old people they often choose very simple colors, you know, thường chọn màu rất là đơn giản thôi. But while young people we often like to have brighter colors. Người trẻ đương nhiên sẽ thích những cái màu mà nó sẽ tươi sáng hơn, of course. Well, and there might be other reasons, you know, có thể có những lý do khác. Do you think that clothes reflect a person's point of view or opinions about many things? Các bạn có nghĩ quần áo nó phản ánh cái cách nhìn nhận hoặc là cái ý kiến của một người về nhiều thứ không? Think about opinions about, say, the freedom of choice. The freedom of choice. Sự tự do lựa chọn của con người. Think about what they think about whether we are allowed to choose to wear whatever we want. Whether they are conservative, bảo thủ. Whether they are, how can I say, more open-minded, suy nghĩ thoáng. And you should give examples too. Cho nhiều ví dụ vô. Ví dụ như là họ nghĩ về vấn đề tại sao đàn ông lại có thể mặc màu hồng bây giờ, trong vấn đề gì đâu. There's no problem for men who wear pink color these days. No problem. Whether you can have women wearing black or wearing any man color, you can have males wearing like you know, colorful clothes. There's no problem. I mean, as long as I think it is no problem, but different people, they might think differently, you know. Okay, so you have 3 minutes to think about this topic. Các bạn có 3 phút để suy nghĩ về cái chủ đề này. Let me just make this one this way. Okay, you can see it now. Right, 3 phút bắt đầu. Okay, let's do it now. Miss Hương Yến, please, can you describe a person who you think wear unusual clothes?
Well, the person I think wear unusual clothes is my brother, my bigger brother. He's 10 years older than me.
He's 10 years older than me.
He's 10 years older than me. And so, as usual, the people at our age, from sometimes 20s, they usually wear like shirts and jeans and some sneakers.
Jeans, sneakers. Yeah.
But my brother usually wears some kind of Japanese clothes, like
Japanese clothes.
yes, and like kimono shirt, modern shirts. I think so. I don't know how to call it. And
Just
in addition,
Japanese style, Japanese clothes.
yes, and in addition, his hairstyle is he's dyed his hair. some light color.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and he has quite longer hair than other guys. So
Guys, are you sure guys?
other guys.
Guys, một từ không bao giờ nên sử dụng trong IELTS nha. Một từ không có
Okay.
trịnh trọng. Try to say then other people. Nhớ không các bạn? You remember? Mom, dad, kid, guy, stuff. Đó. Those words you should never use in IELTS because those are informal, không trịnh trọng. Instead, you should say mother, father, people, children, items, or things. Okay, try again. Then other people.
Yes, he has longer hair than other people.
People.
People. Yes, so that's why I think his clothes is unusual.
Okay, that's good enough. Now, Miss Dow, please. Can you describe a person who you think wears unusual clothes?
Few years ago, when I first worked in a company, I met a female college.
Colleague.
I was
Colleague.
college.
No, số ít mà. I met a female colleague. It's singular.
Colleague. A female colleague. I was impressed strongly by her outfitting.
Sorry, by her
outfit.
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 By her outfit.
By her outfit.
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 Vẫn thiếu cái tê. By her outfit.
Outfit.
By her outfit. 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 Outfit.
Outfit.
Okay.
She usually wore long dress and covered her face, cover her hair with a hair scarf, and she always wore a mask.
Always wear a mask.
Mask. After a few days, when I asked other people, I knew that she was a Muslim.
A Muslim person, right?
Yes, Muslim.
A Muslim, một người theo đạo Hồi. Okay.
And the dress was her traditional dress. So she never wear as we Vietnamese people.
She never
even
wears normal clothes like Vietnamese people often do, right?
Yeah. That's why I was I feel she's so very strange.
Okay, that's good. Okay, very good. Hiti, please. Can you describe a person who you think wear unusual clothes?
A person I know who wears unusual clothes is
Unusual clothes.
unusual clothes is
Unusual clothes.
Is me. He was one of my classmates.
One of my classmates.
I knew him since we first met in a school gate.
First met at the school gate, right? At the school gate.
At the school gate.
No, school gate.
School gate.
School gate.
School
At the
gate.
school gate.
School gate. He used to wear a light orange jeans, orange pants, which makes very different from the others. He had a lot of accessories on t-shirt on his t-shirt. To be honest, I couldn't stop looking at him when I saw it. Uh, mm, Actually, this style is fit to go festivals
To
or
go to
events.
festivals with. This style fits to go to festivals with, right?
Festivals,
Festival.
festivals, festival or
Festivals.
festival.
ST không bao giờ nói nhanh được nha. Don't speak fast with ST.
Yes,
Festivals.
festival
Các bạn
or
đọc nhanh thế nào cũng sẽ mất âm S. If you speak fast, you will be like festivals. Festivals. No, it's festivals.
festival or event. Events.
Mhm.
More than go to university. Um, that's why I think he looked um, weird,
It looks
weird,
weird.
weird on that outfit. On that outfit.
Okay, that's good. Now, Miss Thuy, please.
Yes. Today laws are very diverse from
What?
this time. Very diverse.
I don't understand. Diverse, you mean?
Diverse. Yes,
Diverse.
diverse from design to materials are not available.
What? I don't understand what you're saying. Không hiểu anh nói gì luôn á. I don't understand what you're saying. Say again, please.
Yes, today clothes are very diverse.
Today's clothes are very diverse. Quần áo ngày nay rất là đa dạng. Today's clothes are very diverse.
Today clothes are very diverse.
Today's clothes.
Today's
Sở hữu cách, sở hữu cách. Today's clothes are very diverse.
Very diverse from design to material.
Okay.
Is not available. However, I impressed with clothes of Lady Gaga.
Ah, the clothes of Lady Gaga.
Yes, I impressed with him.
I am impressed by. I am impressed by the clothes of Lady Gaga.
By the clothes of Lady
Lâu là sao? Clothes. By the clothes of Lady Gaga.
Clothes of Lady Gaga.
Okay.
She has really special style. Really special style.
Style. E-I-L.
Style.
Y-L is I. Y-L is wild. So style.
Special style. She always with unusual clothes. Unusual clothes. I think she wears
Unusual clothes.
unusual clothes.
Clothes.
I think
Clothes.
clothes.
No. K-L. Clothes. Say la. Clothes. Clothes.
Clothes.
That's good. Now try again. Clothes. Unusual clothes.
Unusual clothes.
Okay.
I think she wear influence her mood and
Influence
she
her mood,
wear
you mean?
influence
Influence her mood, you
her
mean? Ủa khoan, đang nói chủ đề part 2 mà tự nhiên sao lên đá qua part 3 vậy? We're talking about part 2, you know?
Thì
Không có
thì
đá qua
nói
part 3, khi mà part 2 phải xong cái đó đã. We need to finish part 2 first before going to part 3, you know?
thì em chuẩn bị sai rồi.
I know that you got it wrong. Now, so Miss Hương Dung, please, can you describe a person who you think wears unusual clothes?
Yes, I'm going to say about my friends
Talk
in
about.
talk about
I'm going to talk about.
talk about my friends in Myanmar. He is Burmese.
She's
I
Burmese.
Burmese.
Người Miến Điện. Burmese.
3 years ago, I had a business trip at Myanmar and
Business.
business trips at Myanmar, and we met the first time at the management skill workshop.
What?
We met the first time at the management skills workshop.
Workshop. Management skill workshop.
Yes, and
management skill workshop.
Skill workshop.
Workshop. Management skill workshop.
Management skill workshops.
Okay.
He wore the traditional clothes. It looked like a long dress and similar traditional clothes of Thailand.
Similar to the traditional clothes of Thailand.
And similar to the traditional clothes of Thailand.
Traditional clothes of Thailand.
Traditional clothes of Thailand. I'm a bit impressed when the first time met him.
The first time I met him.
I met him. In Vietnam, the men usually wear the pants.
Usually wear pants. To wear.
Wear the pants.
Wear. To wear đó. Usually wear pants.
Yes, and so his clothes is strange clothes for Vietnamese. Overall, he is definitely one person who wears unusual clothes I miss.
Okay, it doesn't sound very natural at all, but it takes a while to practice to become more natural, you know. Nó phải tốn một khoảng thời gian rất là lâu để mà có thể nói chuyện với nó tự nhiên được. Alright, so let's talk about part 3 now. So, Miss Hương Yên, please, do you think what people wear can influence their mood?
Yes, I do think that what people wear can influence
their mood.
For example, in my opinion, when they are happy or delighted, yes, and they usually wear some colorful, light colors clothes.
Okay.
So in offices, when they are in the blue mood, they can wear dark clothes.
They can wear what? They can wear what?
Dark.
They can wear dark. Dark.
Dark.
Dark. Dark.
Dark.
They can wear dark.
Clothes. Dark clothes. Yes, that's what I think.
When I have to work a lot, I wear dark clothes too, like today.
Also, maybe it's your
And when I don't feel very well, I wear dark clothes too. And when I have to correct my students, when I have to correct my students' pronunciation all the time, I wear dark clothes too. Okay, now, so Miss Titi, do you think it's a good idea to buy clothes online?
When it comes to buy clothes online, I think it's it's time saving. Um, you know, instead of spending hours to
Yes.
drive, we can buy with only internet connections. No energy needed. Um, Save a lot of monies like uh, petrol. Also, we have more choice without moving.
Without moving, without having to move to the shops, right? Without having to go by ourselves to the shops to check it out, right?
Sorry, can you repeat? I
Without
don't get.
having to go and check it out. Không cần phải tự đi và tự check nó. Without having to go and check it out.
Yes,
Without
we
having to dress up. Không cần phải ăn mặc đâu. Để mà
without
ra ngoài đường đó.
having to
Don't need to
go
dress
and
up and
check
go
it
out.
out.
Don't need to go out, dress up and go out. Don't need to expose yourself to COVID-19, you know. Không cần phải phơi ra cái người với lại COVID-19 đâu. Don't need to expose
Don't need to
myself to the sunlight of COVID-19. You don't need to
don't need
expose
to
yourself.
expose myself to those
Không cần phơi người ra đâu. I need to expose
COVID-19.
myself to sunlight COVID-19. But what's the problem with buying clothes online then? Miss Dow, what is the problem? Do you think it's a good idea to buy clothes online?
Yes, I think buying clothes online is a good idea, especially on COVID pandemic. Even we don't have chance to
Don't have a chance
touch,
to.
we don't have a chance to touch the clothes, or we don't have an opportunity to try them on. But the sellers have many ways for us to
There are many
to
ways.
there are
Cái chữ có, mấy bạn phải rất là cẩn thận cái chữ có nha. Be very careful with the word have or there is, there are. There are many ways for the sellers to, có nhiều cách để cho cái người bán để mà gì đó. There are many ways for the sellers to. Miss Dow, please. Hello? Tôi sẽ tắt mic vậy. Why you turn off your microphone? Okay, never mind. Okay, so Miss Thuy, please, can you continue?
Yes.
Do you think it's
Yes.
a good idea to buy clothes online?
Oh, I think it's not good because I'm scared when I was buy clothes in online on internet because it's don't like
It's not like.
image.
Nó không
It's
giống
not.
như. It's not like.
It's not like image.
It's not like
and,
the online images.
images.
Well,
and,
you can report that if it's not like advertised. Có thể báo cáo nó nếu mà nó không đúng sự thật. You can report the products that it's not that is not real according to the image, you know.
I think it's in a world or in a abroad, and in my country it doesn't useful.
Well, you think it's not useful?
Yes. I just I was I post I I post
You post it
something.
online and then no problem, and nothing happened, right?
Yes.
That's why you have to buy. That's why you need to buy through something like, for example, Shopee or Lazada or TK or something like that. So if you buy through somewhere like that, it's more safe. It's safer because if there's a problem, you can report them, and then they would not be able to sell at that place anymore if they do something wrong like that, you know.
Yes. In my country, it's not return.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Now, so Miss Phương Dung, please. So, what kind of clothes do people wear in the workplace?
The clothes people wear in workplace depends on place they work. In many company uh, once employees wears the polite clothes. Other companies permit
The employees to wear whatever they want, right?
Yes, work freedom style.
Permit the employees to have the freedom of choice. Có sự lựa chọn thoải mái. The freedom of choice. Có được cái sự tự do lựa chọn. Permit the employees to have the freedom of choice.
Freedom of choice. And I in my company we need we should wear the polite clothes. Example, the suit.
You mean formal clothes? Người ta nói là polite clothes, nó là formal clothes, quần áo trịnh trọng. We can wear formal clothes or informal clothes. Quần áo không trịnh trọng, we call it casual clothes. Casual clothes. Quần áo thông thường. Please continue.
Formal clothes and one's with
suit, like suit and tie are formal.
Yes, suit and tie, and once with the women can wear áo dài.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Why would you ask women to wear áo dài in the workplace? It's terrible.
Yes.
It's not very convenient at all. Even though it's traditional Vietnamese clothes, but it's not convenient.
Yes, because my company is a domestic company, and the boss one employees wear the traditional clothes of Vietnam.
Maybe it's time to change the company. Maybe it's time to change the company now, you know. Because it's terrible to work for someone who is not open-minded. Làm việc cho người mà không có suy nghĩ thoáng nó chán lắm. Maybe it's time to change. Anyway, so Miss Thuy, please. So what are the differences between clothes worn by old people and clothes worn by young people then? What do you think?
Oh, in my opinion, I think clothes for old people and for young people.
Old clothes
Old,
for
old
old.
clothes.
Old.
Old.
Tại vì OLD. Old. Tại sao là old?
Old.
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 For old people. Tại sao là cứ on là thế nào? Old. For old people.
Old.
For older. Older.
Older. Older people. Older people are different with
Different from.
different from young
Different
people.
from the one for young people.
Different from young people.
Okay.
I
How's it
think
different?
older people.
Older people.
Older people usually wear elegant clothes.
Sorry? What kind of clothes?
Elegant.
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 Elegant. Elegant clothes.
Elegant clothes. With t-shirts or trousers, and with young people, they have modern clothes. Sometimes it trend clothes.
What
With
do you mean?
many
Sometimes
colors.
what?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah. It means the young people wear with many colors and virus style.
What do you mean virus style?
It's like
a vibrant style. You mean vibrant style, right?
Vibrant.
Phong cách sôi nổi. Phong cách sôi nổi. Vibrant style. Vibrant style.
Vibrant style.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes I see the boys can wear
Boy.
Boy.
Sometimes I see boys wearing
casters.
What?
Cái váy quần đó thầy.
I have no idea what it is. Is it called legging?
Legging.
Legging, right?
No legging.
Legging is different. Okay. Sometimes I see skirt, right? Một loại váy is a kind of skirt, right? For men. Skirt for men. I don't know what it's called. Skirt for men.
Skirts for men.
Why
and
not?
Uniwear.
Uniwear, unisex. It's unisex anyway.
Uniwear. Uni.
Okay.
Hay là uni? Yes.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean.
Ý là phong cách người trẻ nó đa dạng hơn người lớn tuổi.
A more diverse style. Một phong cách đa dạng hơn. A more diverse style than the older ones, you know.
Yes.
Okay, so TT, please. Do you think that clothes reflect a person's point of view or opinions about many things?
Well, of course, outfit can define a lot about personality. If people want to be comfortable,
Want to be comfortable.
They will wear wear basic style like
style rồi.
t-shirt or
Basic style.
basic style like such as a t-shirt with a pant.
A pant.
By contrast, we can know who is rich, who is poor by how they dress. And
What? I don't
uh,
understand that. Nó mỗi lần không
uh,
understand là bị giảm điểm. Every time
by,
you said something that is not clear, you get a reduction in your score.
by contrast, we can
By
know
contrast,
who we can know who is rich, who is poor.
you mean you can know the khả năng tài chính của một người, right? You need the financial ability of a person by the type of clothes they wear, right? No, that is wrong. Sai rồi, không phải đâu. A lot of rich people I know, they wear very, very casual clothes. They don't wear expensive looking clothes at all. You know, it's not really true. It's not really true.
And also clothes reflect the personal style, which in turn is a reflection of the feelings, emotions,
mood, tâm trạng, your mood, your emotion, your feelings,
and environment.
Of course. And how much you have to suffer from the pronunciation of your students. I'm just joking, but maybe you don't get it. Đương nhiên rồi, nó phản ánh cái tâm trạng của giáo viên. Phải sửa bao nhiêu lần phát âm học trò. Okay, anyway.
I will pay attention.
Of course, you have to pay attention to that because it's your future class. Các bạn phải tự để ý mấy cái chuyện đó và tự mình chỉnh sửa. Chứ không nó cứ sai hoài mỗi lần sửa mệt lắm, rất là mệt mỏi. Okay, so Miss Dow, please. Do you think that clothes reflect a person's point of view or opinion about many things? Can you give examples? Yes.
Yes, definitely. What we wear will reflect who we are. For example, some traditional mother-in-law, they want to see their daughter-in-law dressed discreetly.
Ăn
mặc kín đáo.
They want to dress more discreetly. Like don't want to. Okay, was dress more discreetly, or clothes that doesn't show their body too much.
Yes.
Quần áo mà không có show ra cơ thân thể quá nhiều. Clothes that don't show their body too much. Okay.
Yeah. And the elder people are trained to wear dark color.
I'm not old.
Yes, not old.
I'm not old. Tôi chưa già. Okay, but anyway, I like wearing dark colors. Dark or not dark, it depends on their personality. No, I don't think it depends on their age. No, not really. Not really, you know. The question asks about the point of view, opinions about many things. You need to focus on that. Câu hỏi nó tập trung vào cái chuyện là cái nhận định cá nhân cái người đó và cái cách nhìn nhận mọi sự việc, chứ không phải là về cái tuổi tác hay bất kỳ cái gì khác. Các bạn nãy giờ đi lạc đề quá trời. You guys are going out of topic. Read the question carefully. Do you think that the clothes reflect the person's points of view or opinion about many things? Miss Dow, can you try again? Tập trung vào cái nội dung chính câu hỏi các bạn. Focus on the main thing that the question asks you.
Actually, I don't have any idea about this question.
Think about if they support a football team. They will wear clothes that look like their football players, right? Their favorite football players, right? Họ thích bóng đá thì họ sẽ mặc cái đồ giống như cầu thủ bóng đá yêu thích của họ. Like for example, that's one example. That is that's their interest, you know. Or if they support a political party, họ ủng hộ một cái đảng phái chính trị. If they support a political party, if they support a political party, đảng phái chính trị nào đó, they will wear clothes that reflect the color of that political party, you know. Họ sẽ mặc những đồ mà nó phản ánh cái màu sắc của cái đảng phái chính trị đó. Could be. If they support the LGBTQI community, they will wear colorful clothes like 7 different colors, for example. 7 màu khác nhau luôn, 7 màu luôn, cầu 7 màu, cầu vòng luôn, ủng hộ cộng đồng LGBTQI. That's an example, for example. Well, if they want to support, like say, the people work in a hospital and nurses, they can wear white for a whole day, you know, and then they can join in like different events to support them. Nó ủng hộ những người chiến sĩ áo trắng. Y tá và bác sĩ có thể mặc đồ màu trắng, mọi người có thể mặc đồ màu trắng suốt ngày luôn, đi biểu tình chẳng hạn, để đòi tăng lương cho các y bác sĩ chẳng hạn. You can go and join protests while wearing white clothes, and then asking for a pay rise, một sự tăng lương, trả tiền lương cao hơn for doctors and nurses, you know.
Right.
That's a viewpoint and opinions about many things. But you are focusing on something else. Mấy bạn có tập trung vào mấy cái thứ khác không ạ? There you go. That's why I think this is something you need to be careful about, okay? Cẩn thận đọc kỹ nội dung câu hỏi nha. You have to understand the question in order to answer it right. Now, Miss Hương Yến, please. Do you think that, okay, so basically, think about the third question for a while. What kind of clothes do people wear in a workplace? Let's think about like factory workers, hospital workers, or other kind of workers, like for example, if they work in, say, heavy industries, họ làm việc trong những ngành công nghiệp nặng chẳng hạn, heavy industries. What kind of clothes should they wear? Đồ bảo hộ. They have to wear like, you know, protective clothes. Protective clothes. Đồ bảo hộ lao động. Like what kind of protective clothes? Something like that. Miss Hương Yến, please.
Yes. I think what people wear in the workplace depends on where they work. Of course, for example, when they work in factories, as I know, they usually wear blue coats.
They usually what?
Wear blue coats.
Wait, who's Papa Bảo Anh? Maybe she's using the account of her child, maybe. Okay, please continue, Miss Hương Yến.
Kiểu blue coats là cái trang phục.
Sorry?
Blue coats.
Blue coat.
Coat.
Blue coat. Coat.
Oh yeah, blue
coat. The blue coat. Áo blue trắng.
Yes, and they can
Wait,
wear...
it's not blue. It's not áo blue trắng thực sự là màu trắng. Blue coat là áo màu xanh, các bạn áo màu xanh. So blue coat are typically for factory workers.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yes, yeah. And
Okay, anything else?
and besides, they can wear some protective mask to protect
Protective mask. Very good. Protective mask.
this to prevent them from dangerous situations.
Preventing them from inhaling.
In
Hít phải. Inhaling toxic chemicals or toxic dust. Bụi độc hại. From inhaling toxic dust or toxic fumes, những cái hơi độc. Alright, anything else now? I think we should stop here because this topic is quite hard. Các bạn là học thì các bạn phải coi lại video nha các bạn để mà luyện tập ở nhà thêm nha. You need to watch the video to practice more at home, okay? Cố gắng lên mọi người. You still need to practice a lot.
Con hỏi kiểu từ vựng đó thầy. Ở cái câu hỏi cuối cùng á, giống như nếu mà một đứa con gái mà mặc đồ kiểu style hơi ngầu ngầu kiểu girls á thì thầy.
If a girl wearing cool, don't use the word cool, okay? Đừng dùng chữ cool trong IELTS nha. Don't use the word cool because it's a slang. Nó là một từ lóng. If a girl wear darker clothes, gothic clothes, đồ gothic chẳng hạn, cái style mà giống kiểu gothic ngày xưa bên châu Âu á, or they wear clothes that resembles, những cái quần áo mà nó resembles, nó nhìn giống như những cậu trai, resembles what men often wear, những quần áo mà nó nhìn giống như quần áo mà còn đàn ông hay mặc á. So is that what you are talking about?
Yeah, thì cái là nó có cái tên của cái phong cách của ông.
I have no idea. Is it tomboy?
Oh yes,
Is it tomboy clothes? I don't know.
Vậy còn mấy cái trường hợp mà kiểu tụi con gái hay mặc bánh bèo á thì cái tính cách nó cũng thường hay vậy nhiều.
Exactly. Thiệt luôn á. Like if they wear
thì có
colorful clothes, maybe.
Cái vocab của nó sẽ là mình nói.
Alright, mấy bạn coi lại cái vocab advanced của thầy á. Trong mấy cái video vocab advanced nó có một cái bài nó nói về fashion, hình như bài 13, 12 gì đó. I don't remember. If you watch my vocab advanced video, unit 12 or 13 about fashion, you can see more vocabs, you know. Any question, please?
No.
Okay, then let's end it here. Tuần sau gặp lại mọi người nhé. See you next week.
Dạ, chào thầy.
See you then. Cố gắng lên. Try hard.
Goodbye, teacher.
See you then. Goodbye. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.